It's another cold one. Blimey, that's bright. So today, guys, I thought I'd take you on a little mission, basically running a couple of errands but taking the bike instead of the car. One, because it's just a lot more exciting, and two, just to sort of show you how kind of practical or unpractical it is. I don't know, you can decide, but basically, yeah, I'm just going to go and get some bits from the shop, pick up a couple of things for a taste test video that me and Sarah are doing, and then yeah, so because it's pretty chilly, I thought I'd show you some of the stuff that I kind of use on the bike, not just because it's cold, but just sort of in general really. But I've got a few things this winter that's kind of making life really, really good on the bike, so yeah, I'll show you. So basically I've just got this top on. This is just like something I got from Christmas, something I got for Christmas. This is like a present from my mum and dad. It's just basically like a kind of bike top, but it's pretty cool because it's got this kind of like rubberized bottom which sticks to the trousers and stuff pretty well, and it's like a kind of, I don't know if it is a base layer, but it kind of works as one anyway. I'm just like boiling already, and it's probably like 2 degrees out here or something like that. Underneath I've got like just sort of some thermal long john sort of trousers, but you know, nothing special there, but makes a lot of difference, especially when you're riding sort of bikes like this, because if you're doing like 20 miles an hour or something like that, then obviously you're going to feel the air, you know, coming through your jeans. Other things that I've got, which are just these are amazing, Rst Heated Gloves. They basically run off of a little lithium polymer battery which is inside there. Not that's the camera battery, but basically it's inside there and it charges up, and you basically hold this button down and then you can see the red light on there. Leave them for a couple of minutes and they are absolutely toasty by the time you put them on. So fantastic. These are just unbelievable. You can ride around in like -2 and they're just absolutely brilliant, and they double as really good quality kind of protective gloves, you know. What else have I got? And I've got this trusty chain lock which I can take everywhere. It's a bit of a beast, but it fits in the backpack quite nicely, and it just gives you peace of mind when you lock your bike up. Other things I'm really happy with are these Alpinestars fast track boots. They're like motorcycle boots, so they're properly armoured and everything else, but they're waterproof, and they're actually like trainers as well, so they're quite, actually, you know, I was looking at lots of different boots and came across these and I thought these are fantastic because they're like, you know, they're not too rigid, but they're giving you all the support and they're giving you protection if you do have a little accident. So yeah, really loving these. They're so comfortable as well, so comfortable, so warm, and I just stood there with the hose the other day and just hosed them off, and they're just completely waterproof. Other important thing is the crash helmet. This is a Fox Rampage. I've got an Oakley set of goggles here which I've actually changed over to like a clear glass, so it's like a perspex. You can change these, which is really handy. You can just get like replacement glass, which is obviously plastic, but you can just change them over. Pretty easy to do, and obviously when the light gets a bit low, like winter, you can just change that over. Fantastic bit of kit this is. This is, you know, I recommend wearing a helmet, you know, whatever sort of helmet you wear on an e-bike, you've got to do it, because you know, you should on a bike anyway, you should on just a normal bicycle, but on an e-bike especially. You may not need to go to the overkill with this, but this is like a downhill mountain bike sort of helmet. It's not like a motorcycle helmet, but it's probably good enough for the job. And then I've got my Alpinestars Jacket. I don't know if you see that. I might do a little thing with me when I've actually got it on. This is like a fully armoured textile jacket, which is just sort of perfect for the job. It's quite nicely fitted, and yeah, it just gives you peace of mind because you've got elbow pads, shoulder pads. You know, I was riding around just with like a North Face jacket at one point and just thinking, if I come off this is going to be game over. And last but not least, I've got this backpack which has got my initials on it. That's probably the reason why I bought it, but actually it's a really good little backpack and it's waterproof. It's got loads of pockets and it's perfect for sort of running errands like I'm going to be doing now. Got a hat here already. Right, let's hit the road. Oh, these are so nice. saying the other day about this hill. They were saying, oh, how fast can you go up this hill? And I was like, well, as fast as I want really. Because it's a really steep hill, but obviously no matter how you've got the tap here, it's just, you can just easily get up that hill. Up. Don't have to worry about parking. This will do. There you go guys, who needs a car? Let's lock this one down. Don't feel too cold at all. Well, that was successful. I basically didn't have anything that I came to get apart from just like the basics, so yeah, a bit of a waste of time. Glad I did a video though. Fit a fair bit of stuff in this bag. Better get back then, I suppose. Such a nice bit of countryside. So there you go guys, it's a little bit later now, I'm just walking the dogs. Yeah, it's a pretty cold day today, and that was fine. That was absolutely fine on the bike. I mean, you know, definitely the things that I've got that make a lot of difference are obviously the long johns under the jeans, that helps, and obviously the gloves. The gloves are just brilliant, so good. I highly recommend them. So the Rst Heated Gloves, if you Google them, you'll just find them. But yeah, so good, really good. And as far as using the bike for kind of doing errands, things like that, it's absolutely fine, really. I mean, you know, once you factor in like the extra time of like locking it up, and then like obviously putting all the gear on, that sort of stuff, then you know you're probably near to the time it will take you in the car, because in the car you've obviously got all the traffic, so you know you get stuck in traffic and all of that. But as far as, you know, going to just run a few errands, you obviously haven't got as much space as you would have in the car to put the bits. But that backpack that I've got is brilliant. I had like literally 2 packets of 4 toilet rolls in there as well, so it's really good. But yeah, I mean, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And you're not obviously using you know, using any fuel, polluting the atmosphere, all of that stuff. So I think I used like probably like 1/3 of the battery as total capacity to obviously do that little trip. So really good, I think. So if you watch a lot of my videos, you'll see that like I'm really into kind of like electric forms of personal transport, and like with the skateboard, electric skateboard, obviously the bike. I'm now talking to a Chinese company about, you know, these kind of small fold-up city bikes, which are basically, you know, very kind of compact. You can almost put them in the boot of a car really easily, and it's crazy what these guys are doing out there with you know, pushing the technology on. So yeah, hopefully I'll have one of those to show you soon, if all goes well. We're doing a lot of things with that company, so yeah, it should be really interesting. So I think the future of electric sort of transport is definitely here now. There's just no reason why you shouldn't have an electric form of personal transport to get you the last mile of your journey, or you know, if you're just dipping into a town 2 miles away, you know, rather than walking, you could use one of these things to actually get you there, rather than you know, rather than using the car, which is just a complete waste of energy. Also, why take, you know, a massive car if there's just you driving it? You know, it's a complete waste of time. And to be honest, the traffic and everything like that, just, even though I live in a small town, it just really annoys me. So you know, it's much nicer to be able to kind of get out in the open air and get to your destination. I mean, you can always walk, of course, if you want to do that. I'm talking about kind of distances you wouldn't really want to walk, like probably anything over a mile, you know, otherwise, you know, it just takes a lot of time, doesn't it? But I know everyone's not going to be kind of into kind of a skateboard, things like that. I mean, that is just pretty extreme, riding a skateboard around the street like I do, but you know, it's fun, and it kind of shows that it can be done. And my dogs are just basically causing loads of trouble. Anyway, I hope you found this interesting. It's a bit random, I didn't really plan to do this, but yeah, I hope you find it interesting, and maybe it's kind of inspired you to kind of you know, work on your own kind of personal transport, electric powered transport. If you need any advice, give us a shout in the comments. You can email me, whatever. I've done lots of this sort of stuff. Anyway, that's about it. I will catch you later.